Hey, what's up guys? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Saint Seiya Saint Cloth Myth 20th Anniversary Pegasus Seiya. But before we get started, if you haven't yet already done so, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another awesome review. Now, this is the first of five, basically kind of pearlescent first bronze cloth reissues of the original five Saints. So I think these are actually based off of the revival versions, and basically all they did was they added an extra special coat of paint to make the armor look pearlescent, and they just branded it as the 20th anniversary version, and there we have it. I do love the box art here. We do have Seiya kind of in his iconic Ryuseiken pose, getting ready to go. The box is made in this nice matte kind of finish, so you can't really see the glare, which is really cool. We do see the object mode for the Pegasus object cloth, and here we do see this is a P Bandai exclusive. And for those that actually don't know, I managed to snag all five of these on P Bandai USA. And now P Bandai USA is starting to introduce some Saint Seiya figures as well now, which I really do appreciate. I don't have to try to find them off of eBay, Amazon Japan, or any of the other stuff. I can simply just get them on P Bandai USA, ship across the border, and basically just pick it up from the mailbox and bada bing, bada boom. Here we do see 20th anniversary Saint Cloth Myth. We have some nice kind of designs on the side. On the top, we do see Saint Cloth Myth Pegasus Seiya 20th anniversary. On the bottom, just a bunch of words and stuff. On the side, we do have Pegasus Seiya in his fully cloth form. Pegasus Seiya 20th anniversary, nice foil. On the other side, we have the object mode. And on the back here, we do see Pegasus Seiya in his iconic Ryuseiken pose with the different faces and the helmets. And it does come with a stand. Now, we saw this stand with the Athena EX, and basically all five of these guys come with the stand. The stand is the exact same thing. It comes with the Athena logo as well as the 20th anniversary logo. And if you do remember my Athena video, these things can basically swivel out. It's almost like an octagon on the inside and can pop out, switch, clamp back in. Kind of just keep switching until you find the one that you want. So yeah, that is that. So without further ado, let's crack this one open and see what he has to offer. All right, and here we are back with Seiya, as well as the Pegasus bronze cloth in its object mode. Now, taking a quick look at the figure here. Now, for those that actually don't know, this is the original Myth Cloth body, not the Myth Cloth EX. Now, personally, I don't like this body as much as those EX bodies because it just looks really cheap. It looks very toyish. Everything's kind of shiny, glossy to get these big kind of clown hands, and just it just looks really kind of unfinished. But of course, this is how things were in the beginning, and a lot of people still like this, so I'm not saying there's anything bad. Just personally, for my preference, I do prefer the EX bodies a little bit more because they definitely look and feel more like a collector's item rather than these. Just again, in my opinion, I feel like these are just almost like glorified toys. So, taking a quick look at the face, we do see kind of a very nice representation of Seiya, and again, these are based off of the revival versions, which had updated face molds, and I believe the bodies were slightly kind of tuned a little bit so that the joints are a little bit tighter, which we'll see here on this figure. So, rest of the body is red. We do have the pearlescent whitish silver feet here. We can do see coming almost that kind of glowing effect to it. And on the back here, we do get a bunch of these things, markings and writings. And in terms of articulation, head is on a ball joint, base of the neck is on a ball joint as well. We do get two butterfly joints up in here, shoulders that go all the way around, hinge up to around 90. We have a biceps rotation, double bend at the elbow, as well as a ball hinge at the wrist. Now, getting these shoulders out of the way, we do have a ball joint up into the diaphragm, a ball joint up into the waist that gets you about that far forward. It look a little weird there, and that far back, which looks a little better, but not much motion there. Legs can kick forward to about there and backwards to around that. We can do the splits out to the side. Again, it's not very symmetrical for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. We do have a thigh rotation, double bend at the knee, a swivel at the ankle, a ankle pivot, which is a little bit looser for my taste, so I'm not the happiest about that. We have tilt going out to the side, which gets you to around 45 degrees, as well as a toe pivot that can get to almost 90, so really, really good there. Pretty standard articulation for these mythcloth figures here. So, getting Seiya out of the way, let's take a quick look at the Pegasus object mode. So here we have the Pegasus object mode. We do see this is very, very kind of whitish pearlescent, and that, of course, is the motif of the 20th anniversary sets. Very, very nice detailing. We have gold wings on the front legs here. We kind of have red around the neck. Nice Pegasus head with the wings and the red eyes. Wings on the back here as well as a nice tail and more red highlights kind of on the back legs there. Very skinny, very kind of basic. And again, like I said, this is the original bronze cloth, the first bronze cloth. And the object modes back then were not very expressive. They were very kind of static looking. Like basically this is just the horses standing there. And when we actually got to, I think, the V3 version, oh, focus, there we go. The V3 version, which was the final bronze cloth version, those object modes even looked very expressive. Like I believe Pegasus was kind of on his hind legs and it just looked really, really cool. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the object mode here. Now, what I'm going to do is, of course, you guys know, pop all the armor off of this and let's arm Seiya up. Alright guys, and here we have Pegasus Seiya in his first bronze cloth version. Before we continue, I'd just like to apologize because I did end up doing this video in two parts and now I am a little congested. I'm not sure if it's just a cold or it's allergies, maybe a little bit of both, but if I do sound a little weird, that's why. So, getting on with the figure here, we do see very, very nice, beautiful coloring. As I mentioned before, this is the 20th anniversary, kind of like a pearlescent version of the original figure. We can see that everything's kind of white, which is really, really cool. Still very shiny, very metallic. Bringing him in close here, got that little smirk on his face. And of course, this is the first version of the bronze cloth, how he appeared in the show originally back in the 80s. So I do see the head here with those eyes and those ears on the back. It's very simple, very straightforward, just your regular Saint Seiya figure. Again, this is the myth cloth, not the EX, so yeah, there is that. So we already took a look at the articulation. Basically, all that's to do now is to look at the accessories that come with this guy. So this guy comes with two additional faces. The first one is a gritting the teeth version. Again, very clean. I love how the eyes look, if it'll focus. There we go. And one that's kind of screaming with his mouth wide open, again very nicely painted. And yeah, getting on with the hands, here we have two battle pose hands. Basically he's charging up his attack, the Pegasus Seiya, and here we have two more open, relaxed palms. Now he also comes with two additional accessories. First one being this nice little pearlescent shield. I'm not sure if this was actually included in the original version, but basically what you would do is you would clip this over either forearm. It's very simple. You get these little clips here and just clip over that armor there. So there is that. And he comes with a pair of Pegasus wings. Now this centerpiece was actually hidden inside that cloth object mode. Basically you would open the chest, put it in, and then kind of close it up. But here we do have that piece, and then we have the wings that were on the object mode earlier. You'll stick them in, and basically how this would work is there's a little notch and a little clip here, and if you bring him in close, move the head down, basically it just clips over these guys. So I will show this because it actually does look pretty cool. You're just gonna have to fit that there and then give it a push, and here we have Seiya with the Pegasus wings. So very, very nice right there. And of course, the final accessory that this guy comes with, because he is the 20th anniversary version, is the 20th anniversary stand. Now, we saw the exact same thing come with Saori Kido, the goddess Athena, that I reviewed earlier on this channel, probably a few weeks or a month or a few back. And it's the exact same stand. We do see the 20th anniversary logo right in the middle, Saint Cloth Myth. Here on the outside, we have the emblems for the 5 different bronze saints, because this, of course, is Pegasus. I just had it on the Pegasus emblem here. Here we do have Andromeda. This is the Phoenix, the Swan, and of course the Dragon, which I believe is the next one to be released. And it's very simple to change. Basically, you just pop this out. We do see we have grooves on the sides here, and you can just kind of flip to whichever one you want. So again, for this one, it's the Pegasus, so I just leave it for the Pegasus. Now, it also comes with a different version of the centerpiece here, and that is this right here. And this, of course, is the emblem for Athena. So for Athena, I would put this. But honestly, for these guys, I would just keep the 20th anniversary and just switch it to whatever emblem they are. So yeah, that's the last accessory that comes with this guy. So getting on with some quick comparisons here. Here we have the new bronze version of Saint Seiya, literally Saint Seiya, Pegasus Seiya. So this is the EX version. This was actually one of the first EX figures to be released, and of course back then quality control was really so we can see here very loose, just extremely, just not really up to par there. So there is that. And here we have the final bronze cloth version of Pegasus Seiya. This was released recently, and of course much more stable compared to this hand grenade right here. So you can kind of see how the Pegasus cloth has evolved over the ages. We have the original first, the new, which is the second version, as well as the final bronze cloth version of Pegasus Seiya. And here, of course, is just Figuarts Ultimate Gohan, just so you guys can see how it stacks up. So yeah, that's it for comparisons. So, some final thoughts on the 20th anniversary of the Saint Cloth Myth, Pegasus Seiya. It's a decent figure. I personally did not have the original version, so I ended up getting this version. Out of all of the original 5 bronze cloths that I have, I do have the revival version of Dragon Shiru, which actually was upstairs. I didn't end up getting that guy, but I will bring him in when I review the Dragon Shiru 20th anniversary, so you can take a look at the differences. But I never got the original version of this guy, so this is why I have him. If you do have the original version or the revived version, I would say if you want to, you could probably skip out on this guy. It's not that much different. I think the only difference is you get a new pearlescent coating, as well as, of course, the stand. All the other accessories are pretty much the same. For the price that you're paying, I would say it's okay. He is more expensive than any Figuarts figure, which is to be expected because there's quite a lot of die cast on this guy, whereas the Figuarts figure is pretty much all plastic, so it is a higher quality item, more of a collector's item than Figuarts, I would say. But yeah, for the price point still, I think he was like 120 or 125 USD. Not a big figure, not a lot of accessories either. So again, if you have the other version of this guy, I would say if you want to, you can totally skip this guy. Not a necessity at all. But for what it is, it's not bad. I do like it, and of course, I like Saint Seiya. If you don't like Saint Seiya, why are you even watching this channel, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the figure. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. If you did, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And until next time, guys, take care.